Welcome to Before the Bat, the Gotham podcast, your guide to the TV show Gotham and all things Batman. Well, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is Gotham's back. It's the season 3 premiere. The bad news? Schedules have been horrendous this week. I'm working overtime. Kelly has 20 things going on. Tyler's back to work and has many personal things and work-related things going on. So for this week only, it's just me. We just figured that things happened at the last minute, so I thought I'd give you a special treat. I'm going to rewatch the season 3 premiere. So if you have not seen the season 3 premiere of Gotham, do not listen to this. Hit pause, go watch the premiere, and come back. We should be back to normal. Well, next week, all of us should be here, or if not Kelly, at least me and Tyler, and we'll discuss the next episode, but it won't be our usual episode. Next week, well, the next episode you get of this, we will be part of the Southgate Media Group's live marathon. There's a bunch of live podcasts going on in at the Blue Box Cafe in Elgin, Illinois, but also there will all day this is all October 1st, but also that day online there will be podcasts, like I said, online. In fact, I'm doing one with my Marvel co-host Charlie Esser. It'll be that one will be at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, and then like I said, Tyler and I and hopefully Kelly will be back. We will do the second episode of this season, 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. So check out our social media. Our Twitter is at Before the Bat Pod, and on Facebook we are Before the Bat, the Gotham Podcast. I will put up links to the marathon that day. So like I said, go, and while you're on our social media, give us likes and follows on everything, and let us know you love us. All right, so here we go. Season 3 premiere of Gotham. It opens up with Jim Gordon walking up to a house with flowers. I think we all know what this scene is. He went after Lee. Wait, he's not knocking. What's going on? There she is. He can see her through the window. She looks all happy. Jim's like, hey, wait, what? There's another guy. Well, yeah, Jim, it's your own fault. You probably waited too long. You scared her. You waited too long. She doesn't think you pushed her away when you were in prison, and you waited so long. She probably thinks you moved on. And that was 6 months ago, because now we get 6 months later. Uh-oh, what's going on at the drugstore? Darn junkies. As we learn later, this is some of the Arkham escapees. They need pain medication, I guess, for, as we learn later, Fish Mooney learns that every time she uses her abilities, it hurts her. But she can't give up that power. She loves that power of being able to make people do whatever she wants. Okay, everyone write in. Tell me if you know who the guy is in the pharmacy in the beginning here. He looks like looks like a dinosaur. He has all kinds of spikes and stuff on his back. Doesn't remind me of doesn't bring in the mind a DC Comics character. Jim Gordon with a baton. Okay. Dude looks like a dinosaur. Wouldn't he have like armor, at least on parts of his body? And he's super strong. Look, he's doing the whole Lou Ferrigno Hulk bending the... throwing Jim around. Oh, yeah, your baton didn't work, Jim. Let's punch him with your fist. That's not going to hurt. Oh. Dinosaur man. Why wasn't the pharmacist just run? He's petrified. Oh, and the truck hits the dinosaur man. Oh, splat. Catch you later. Oh, there's the station. Police station. Big press conference. And look, Barnes is alive. How many times has this guy been shot and stabbed and dropped off buildings and he's still alive? I thought he was going to get killed last. They were going to kill him off after a season or so. Wonder how long he's going to survive. Probably, till Jim comes back, maybe? Oh, who's that plucky reporter? It's Valerie Vale, because it's too soon to have Vicky Vale in the story. Jim's ex has moved on, supposedly. How much you want to bet Jim's going to get into a relationship with Valerie Vale, the reporter? And just as they're getting serious, Lee's going to come back. Love triangle. Just like in the first season when Barbara ran away and Lee and Jim got close, and then Barbara came back, was all shocked. He had moved on. Oh, Gotham, you and your love triangles. Oh, Harvey and Jim reunited. So what? So Barnes just says, "Oh yeah, Harvey, have your buddy Jim over. Like he can have free reign of the precinct, even though he's not a cop anymore." Although I'm guessing maybe Barnes wants him back on the force, but I don't know. It just seems like, yeah, Barnes is harsh with him, like he's a screw up, and he's the one them near police business. But I don't know. Harvey drinking on the job, and Barnes trusts him more than he trusts Jim. Harvey trying to get Jim back. Hey, Lucius Fox, former Wayne employee Lucius Fox. So is he like Jim's sidekick or like his tech guy? Although he might have inside info on the Wayne company, even though he doesn't work there anymore. Yep, chatter on the streets. Yeah, there's freaks all over the street. Anyway, if anyone has their thoughts on this, please send them in. beforethebat@gmail.com is our email. Like I said, on Twitter, we're at beforethebatpod, and we're on Facebook, Before the Bat, the Gotham Podcast. Harvey will complain to anyone and everyone. Uh-oh. The mayor says everything's under control, but not so. Here comes Oswald, the Penguin. Oh, are we gonna go all Batman Returns? Is Oswald gonna run for mayor eventually this season? Warning them of the monster in the closet. Oh, Fish Mooney is still alive. I love how there's no evidence to lock Oswald up for anything, but they still the whole city knows him as the Penguin. So it's like everyone knows he's a criminal, but there's no evidence. That always strikes me as weird in like movies and stuff and TV shows. That's some police work in Gotham. Barnes is like, oh, Fish Moody hasn't been spotted in 6 months. She's she's either gone or dead. So it's like, okay, she's either dead or she's another city's problem, not my problem. And it isn't conceivable that Fish could just like go into hiding for 6 months. I guess they're like, oh, her ego is so big, she would have to resurface at some point. So what? Oswald just thought he was going to point the cops at Fish Mooney and they were going to take her down? Hey, Jim, it's me, Oswald. I still want to be friends. Listen, we only get together at the end of seasons to when there's a big enough threat that we all have to gather and join forces. So see me in May. Oh, and the club. The club is still in the show, but it changes hands every season. Fish had it in the first season, and did Oswald get it by the first season? But then it was his in the second, wasn't it? And then now it's Barbara and Tabitha's. And it's named Sirens after the Gotham City Sirens in the comic books, and in the Batman the Animated Series. It was the Gotham City Sirens were Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. Barbara and Tabitha reminds me of my favorite Gotham gossip hosts, Lil Hellfire and Crystal McConnell. They just sit around the club and chat about the rest of Gotham. Butch is still in love with Tabitha. And so Butch is with the Penguin. I mean, this guy has been brainwashed so many times and flip-flopped his loyalties. First he was with Fish. Then he wasn't with Penguin, but didn't Zaz like brainwash him or something. So then he was with Penguin, but then I thought he broke his hold, but now he's with Penguin again. Penguin chopped off his hand and Butch is still with him. I mean, willingly this time. I guess heartbreak will make you do crazy things. So what he thinks? Well, Tabitha could bring in Fish Mooney, but there's no way Barbara could take Fish Mooney. Oswald's like, spread the word. I want her dead or alive. What's Barbara gonna do? Hey, there's Selena. Hey, what is this? Don't they? Is there nobody bouncing at that front door? They just let minors in. So Butch even said she's too young. What is she trying to fence stuff or pickpocket? Oswald's like, no time for love. Let's go, Butch. Hey, there's Ivy meeting up with Selena. Oh, poor Ivy. We knew before this episode even started the fate that's going to befall Ivy. She's going to prematurely age. Who's that homeless kid? He looks like a certain well-known boy billionaire. And commercials. Don't worry, I'm fast-forwarding through the commercials. Alright. And back at Wayne Manor, Alfred and Bruce get back from their annual trip. Something bad usually befalls Bruce and or the city on a season finale. And then between seasons, Bruce and Alfred always take a trip out of the country. I love how Bruce won't leave town. I mean, if he was smart, he would just leave the city behind. You know, the city that took his parents from him. But he wants to save the city, which I understand. But it's like his school. He takes the summer off. Oh, get me Jack Shanahan. I know you're listening to this. And I just love it's like, okay, Bruce is like, okay, back to work. And Alfred's like, no, not until you've had your dinner, sir. I guess Bruce has to take every summer off to have his growth spurts. Swear he can almost slap that kid in a bat suit already. Oh, Valerie Vale. It's like, Jim Gordon, what are you doing now? Just wasting your life away in this bar? I'm telling you, people, Jim and this Valerie Vale are gonna hook up. I'm telling you. Why I guess he could have contacts on the street, but why does Valerie Vale think Jim has any info? He's not a cop anymore. Well, unless she's like pretty sure Bullock's feeding him information, because Bullock won't talk to her, but he probably talked to Jim. Read Valerie Vale's published interview with Jim Gordon on @Gotham on Fox. So yeah, I guess if you go to their Twitter @Gotham on Fox, you can read her interview. But it say her interview, it just popped up on the screen. Her interview with Jim Gordon, but I already watched this episode. I don't think he gives her an interview. So what? She has all these questions and then every answer is like, no comment. Oh, look, Eddie's still in Arkham. So what? They had the big breakout and like Eddie's the only person left in Arkham? Because you don't even see any other prisoners in this scene, so it's possible. Edward Nygma goes from forensic cop to the only person locked up in Arkham Asylum right now. Ooh, Eddie's solving the puzzle. So he was hesitant at first, but is Oswald now warming up to the idea of a friendship with Eddie? Nah, I guess Oswald wants a shoulder to cry on. That fish is mean. He's looking for a gift horse. I mean, Oswald's like, why didn't Fish kill me? Well, you got lucky, maybe? Or she wanted you to suffer? She wants to take everything you have, Oswald. Is Oswald getting desperate? Because it's like, what would Eddie know about what's going on in Gotham right now? As far as we know, Eddie's been locked up at least since his arrest last season. So it's like, and again, as maybe the only person in Arkham, Eddie is like probably has contact with no one. So how would he know anything? The only thing he could possibly hear is like the guard rumoring. Oh, there's and Selena back with Fish still. And can someone tell me? I know she's supposed to be a gang boss slash supervillain, especially now with this power she has. But can anyone tell me why Fish is dressed like a Star Trek villain? I'm ready for her to say the Klingons will not submit or something. The Klingon Empire. So, anyone have any idea who the guy with the touch power who looks like he just like is he decomposing them or spoiler alert, he touches Ivy later, and the way Ivy got her powers in the comics was through Jason Woodrow. Dr. Jason Woodrow became the Floronic Man, so is the guy with the touch decomposing people, or is he, I don't know, turning them like injecting like plant life or wood into their veins or something? That would make sense. Oh, Fish made the guard knock himself out. Now she's all woozy, can't use your power, but she will not give up this power even after she's told that's what's causing your trouble, Fish. Well, thanks for the tip, Lucius. Jim's on his way. Jim's on his way. Gonna catch fish in the act. Gonna catch that fish in the net. Bada boom. And Selena always on the scene when Jim shows up. Always. So is Selena gonna warn Fish? Huh? Don't touch me with your freaky fingers. Don't touch her, Jim. She wants cuffed. Don't touch her. Uh-oh. I remember watching this the first time. I was like, what is this dude supposed to be, a vampire? But I'm assuming from what we see, I think it's this part in a little bit. He might be the man bat because we see bat wings come out of him later. If this is their version of the man bat, because the man bat was a scientist who turned himself into a full-on man-sized bat. This guy just seems to like sprout wings out of his back and screech. But the screeching does sound like man bat. Oh, another commercial. Oh, Doctor Strange commercial. I always find that weird how like Marvel will advertise on a DC movie or TV show and vice versa. But I guess, hey, money's money. You know. And I mean, Fox isn't like, I guess, connected to DC except just for putting this show on. So, hey, I guess that money goes to Fox. And you figure, a lot of people who watch this might be interested in Doctor Strange. But anyway, back to the show. Alfred and Bruce. Well, Bruce is waiting to talk to the board. This always strikes me as odd. I mean, I guess this is part of an elaborate plan this time, but Bruce always gives that stupid board warning when he's going to investigate them. It's like, dude, don't tell them anything, and you might be able to get away with more of your investigation, and things might go easier if you don't tell the board your every move. You're not Batman yet. And besides, when you're Batman, you're more sneakier. More sneaky, I should say. Hello, old rich people. I'm back from my summer vacation. School's in, and we're going to find out what happened at Indian Hill. Again. If Indian Hill, if the stuff in Gotham, especially with Wayne Enterprises, is so important to Bruce, why does he take every summer off and travel? Unless he thinks his life's in danger or something. Oh, Mr. Crowley, speaking up at the board meeting, getting in Alfred and Bruce's face. Mr. Crowley! Da, da, da. Ready for Ozzy and Black Sabbath to show up. Oh, Bruce, why do you warn them every time? The Court of Owls, he knows some of them are in the room. Oh, why, Bruce? Why? This powerful organization that's worked behind the scenes in Gotham for, it's like the comic book, decades, maybe even 100 years or more, and you're going to warn them that you're coming? Yeah, you're a billionaire, but you're not invincible. Especially not now. You're not even Batman yet. No. Really? I'm guessing they do this for TV, so maybe the there's no muffled talk. But it just strikes me the Court of Owls in the comic books has full face masks. These ones, they just have like big masks that cover their eyes. But I'm assuming that's so for TV, so people, it might not sound good, and people might get all frustrated if we just hear, "Hey, dude, you're the Court of Owls." Some of the local toughs come to get rough with Barbara. I don't understand what. Well, I know why she's cocky, but I thought this was the old club. So is this a new club? Yeah, because the gangster guy said they built it in their territory. I guess it does look different. So what happened to the old club? Why didn't they just take the old club? Or does Penguin still have a hold of that? Yeah, let's not laugh. Barbara's way far gone. She, oh, Tabitha been teaching her some moves. Boy, and everyone just thought she was going to be Jim Gordon's wife in season 1, huh? Psycho, she needs an identity. Uh-huh. Oh, Selena's going to sell out Fish to Valerie Vale. Does Jim have an apartment, or does he just live at this bar anymore? Oh, look. Valerie Vale says she needs Gordon's help to get info from the cops, but I think she likes him. Or she's going to. Mark my words, these two are going to start getting they're going to get a relationship, or they're going to get close to one, and Lee's going to come back. Ah, look. Jim's talking to Bullock. Bullock is a good friend. He's even like, here, take this info. He's like, if you want to get the million for the reward money for yourself, he's like, more power to you. So I guess he knows as a cop, Bullock ain't getting it, but he's like, hey, if I can't get it, Jim, you go for it. That's a good friend, man, who just hands you info that could get you $1 million. Hi, Selena, I'm back. Huh? Selena, you know I go on vacation every summer. Why didn't he take Selena with him? Wasn't she with him and Alfred in the finale at the end of the finale? Why didn't they offer to take her with them? I thought he cared for her. No wonder she falls in with a bad element. Bruce, you just abandon her every summer. She gives in to peer pressure. Yep. She loves Italy. Because in the comic books, spoiler alert, in the some comic books, Selena's father was Carmine Falcone, so she might be part Italian, if not full Italian. Oh, look, there's the other Bruce. Who is it? Evil. Who is that twin brother? Could that be Thomas Wayne Jr., the black sheep the parents had locked away and only they knew about? But he doesn't, because it would have been pretty early, because he doesn't seem to know who Bruce is. All right, through the commercials. No. Ooh, kinky. Gordon handcuffs Vale to the car door. Huh? So what's he gonna do? Does he have multiple handcuffs? Because he just used this. If he only has one set, he just used them on Valerie Vale. Gordon using the cops' radio in their car to get him out of the building. Because that might not come back and bite him in the butt. Because I'm sure that's probably all kinds of illegal. Yeah, like Barnes wouldn't be telling everybody, keep your eye for Jim Gordon. Don't let him interfere. Well. It's Hugo Strange's right-hand woman. Huh? Oh, she agreed to testify against Strange. She must be in witness protection. So he's just gonna sit with her until Fish makes a hit on there, or tries to kidnap her? Ooh, Valerie Vale. Valerie Vale lockpick. Nice. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't even notice that the first time. What is that necklace she's wearing? Does it look like the mask the Court of Owls wears? Hugo was working with him. Was Hugo an actual member of the Court of Owls? And if she might be also. She at least knew about them. Oh, assassins! I don't know if these two are supposed to be anybody. It's always hard to tell, especially if they don't do an exact like their exact costumes or anything. But I think once again, I'm pretty sure this hissing vampire like guy has got to be Man Bat. I'm pretty sure this is their version. I'm thinking maybe the first Batman ever of Gotham. Because look, oh Jim's got him. Jim has him hanging out the window. Oh, he has bat wings. That has. I'm thinking that's Man Bat, or at least an early version of him. If it's not Kirk Langstrom, it's an earlier version. And another commercial. Doesn't it just? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's getting sucked into the story. But doesn't it seem like the closer you get to the end of an episode, the more the commercials come quicker and quicker? Oh, look, Barnes wants to keep that cane just so he can swing it around to people's faces. See, I love how Barnes is like all up in Jim's face, but meanwhile he lets him like come in and talk to Harvey, and don't let him come in the building. Oh, now he's yelling at Harvey. Well, guess what? Stop. It'd be harder for them to talk if you didn't let Jim just walk into the building and do whatever he wants. Huh? Uh-oh, Barnes isn't looking too good. Although half the time he's beaten, shot, whatever, and he doesn't look good, and he still survives. So what is Barnes gonna? When Barnes dies, is Jim gonna go from being a bounty hunter all the way back up to commissioner of police? Only in like we say, only in Gotham. Well, your future girlfriend Valerie Vale's mad, Jim. Huh? No. Does she have another lead? She's gonna stop Jim, but she didn't. There's Ivy, young Ivy. Huh? Enjoy her, enjoy her this way while you can, because she's going to be altered. Maybe even by the next episode. What's Selena's reaction gonna be when Ivy's all of a sudden older than her? It'd be funny when she acts the same way, but she's older. Hey, why's Bruce Wayne acting all creepy and grows hair out long all of a sudden? Huh? Huh? So what does the crazy twin? What does he know? He doesn't seem to know a lot. Does he know that name, Bruce Wayne? Hmm. Barbara's completely nuts. I swear Barbara makes Harley Quinn look like a model of sanity. Uh-oh. Barbara's blaming Butch. Mm. He seemed like he's stuttering. Was Butch behind this? Why is Penguin still hanging out with Butch? Oh! Oswald seems capable enough of killing guys himself. Why does he need Butch? Guess the what? So he has eyes in the back of his head. Mm. I'm honestly surprised that I thought Tabitha outlived Theo. I didn't think that was going to be the case after last season. And back to Fish and her freaks, and they have Hugo's. I forget the nurse's name, but telling Fish every time you use your abilities, it's killing you. You have to stop. Hmm. And who didn't know Fish was going to be like, I am not giving up this power. Hmm. She likes using the power. No kidding. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Fish having trouble. Huh? Fish wants an army, and she wants the whole city. Told you, Klingon warrior. She wants to be a Klingon in the worst way. She's dressing the part. Uh-oh. Oh, they killed her. She only made it in one episode into this season. Hmm? Oh, the poor nurse. I guess Fish thought she had no more need for her, but I don't know. Seemed kind of killed her pretty quick. More commercials. And we're back. Uh-oh, they found Ivy sneaking around. Uh, Ivy's not a spy. She's not even in her right mind. I don't know if she's just young or she just like acts all. She is like loopy or something. Mm. Oh no. Wrong move, Ivy. Saying you're gonna tell if they don't let you go. And there she goes. Like I say, maybe by next episode we might see a transform. We're gonna see a transformed Ivy eventually. Might be next episode. Uh-oh. No, it's like a broken open sewer line. Oh, he touched her, but did that guy have enough? The one who could be Woodrow, did he have enough time to do anything to her? Will it be her touch that transforms her, or is there like toxic waste in the sewers? Oh man, they're gonna give her the Ninja Turtles origin. Ivy and the Ninja Turtles. Jim drowning his sorrows. Does he live in this bar? He's there morning, noon, and night, staring at the picture of his ex. Barnes and Bullock getting what? Is that the new version of the task force? Because guns always work on the Gotham villains. Sure. Tabitha and Barbara, what are they going to do this season? Valerie Vale got a picture of the Man Bat. So what? The whole city's going to know about the freaks now, or did they already know about the Arkham escapees that they had powers, or is this gonna be shocking headlines? And oh, I almost forgot about this. Back to Wayne Manor. Back after another summer vacation. And danger is already coming for them. Bruce and Alfred. What? Uh-oh, who's that? It's the guy from the Court of Owls. In the comic books, the Court of Owls have these assassins, they're soldiers, they call them Talons. So I'm thinking this might just be a Talon. I don't know if it's so it might not be a high-ranking member of the court, just one of their Talons. He has skill. He's dodging the knives Alfred's throwing at him. Oh, look, he's got his own knife. Nothing up my sleeve. Come on, Alfred. You've been getting your butt kicked a lot. Especially last season. You have to protect Bruce. And when's Bruce going to learn to fight? I mean, we've seen a couple boxing matches with Alfred, but I don't think that's going to give him all the skills Batman has eventually. Alfred's knocked out. Bruce, run. Oh, no. The Talon seems to disappear, but when Bruce checks on Alfred, oh, chloroform. Who are you, the Talon or Bill Cosby? But and he has Bruce. How many times? Why don't they have security guards or something? I mean, how many times was Bruce kidnapped last season? At least once or twice. Episode 1, he's already kidnapped. Look, previews. Bruce gets to meet the Court of Owls. Fish in her army. Oswald complaining about it. The cops find him, it looks like. Oh, Hugo. Is Hugo locked up? No sign of Ivy, so I don't know if we get to see the new improved Ivy next episode or not. But that's it. Thank you for joining me. I thought it was going to be lonely without Kelly and Tyler, and it kind of was, but at least I know you will be out here listening to me, so it feels like you're all here with me. Like I said, come back next episode. We're going to be doing this to a live audience, but we'll be online. But like I said, follow our social media at Before the Bat Pod on Twitter, Before the Bat, the Gotham Podcast on Facebook, and I will put up links that day, Saturday, October 1st, to our live episode. You can actually listen to us record live when we discuss episode 2 of season 3 of Gotham. Like I said, I'll be here, Tyler will be here, and Kelly should be here. Follow Kelly on Twitter at SuperSquint, SuperSquint. And follow Tyler on Twitter at JTYPatrick. And I am on Twitter at NightwingPDP. My email, you can discuss anything Batman, DC Comics, Marvel Comics with me, NightwingPDP@gmail.com. And check out me and Tyler and a bunch of our friends on the upcoming Legends of DC podcast. If you like DC, we'll be discussing all the CW DC shows like Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. All right, like I said, join us next week. If you follow our social media, you'll be able to hear us record the next episode live. But if you don't catch it live, don't worry, it will go up just like the rest of our episodes do, right here. So stay tuned. But please join us live. It would be nice. I think you can interact with us on the live podcast. Type us and comment, and we can get a back and forth conversation going. That would be awesome. We love interacting with our fans. And if you can't do it live, remember you can always email us beforethebat@gmail.com. and your email. We'll read your email and we'll discuss it, and we'll have like a back and forth conversation. It'll take a while with this not being live, but if you want that good interaction, join us live. All right, and check out the link. Like I said, there will be podcasts all day for the live Southgate Media Group marathon. We're going to for a world record in the Guinness World Records for the live podcast in Elgin, Illinois at the Blue Box Cafe, and for our online live marathon. Whew. All right, I've been babbling, so until next time, come back. But until then, same bat time, same bat channel, the Gotham Podcast.